Hi, my name is Marian Hofgartner and I am the developer of the Lelek systems, MH Lelek Academy, and the educational systems that you are open to also include in your life. So at the moment we are just launching our Lelek Academy, and it's now at the moment in German language because we are starting here in Vienna. Vienna is the most beautiful city that I have seen over my many travels. I don't know if this is because I'm Austrian and I feel like that, or if it's really like that. It's really such a beautiful place. So whenever you can join us here, we are so happy to have you around. So the Lelek Academy, what is different in that? There's so many neurologists out there and so many people speaking about how the brain functions. And then there are so many institutions who are doing adult learning, adult education. And of course, e-learning is an amazing way. We are using e-learning. We just have launched an e-learning platform for daycare educators, teachers, and all parents who are very interested in learning how to work with children or how to be with children, what to do if they have problems. But actually this Lelek Academy that uses the MH Lelek system is one of a very new way of learning, because what we think is that when we learn and when we go to an adult learning program, it means that someone has to teach us, someone has to give us a lot of information. But actually that's not how it is, I guess when you go to Google or to any other platform or just to the internet and you browse what you want to know and you take enough of time, you can actually learn everything yourself. You don't need another person anymore in our economical world to be trained on information. Information is all around. But then, on the other hand, if you look for the result, long-term result of learning, it's also that in some of the research it shows that, for example, after a test in high school, after an exam, most of the students retain only 5% of the message. That's what is causing me to think about how to learn. So in our system, when we do learning programs, it's extremely important that we have learning on your own. You go out there, you get the information that you need, you get together everything. So in the Lelek Academy, using the MH Lelek system, it's like that. First, you learn yourself. And for being able to learn the right thing, of course, you need to get the right information. That's pulled together. The curriculum is there. You can look into the trainer's curriculum. You can look into the notes of the trainers. You can have all of the knowledge. We don't hold back anything. Transparency is what you need so that you can learn. So you should get all of the information. But you don't have to learn all of the information. You have to not to retain all of the information. So the next step is we have an FAQ time. In this FAQ time, the trainers and the developing team of that special curriculum has developed everything that's needed for you in question-answer ways. So you get the questions, not the answers. And together with the team of people you're in a learning team, you try to figure out the answers. Do you all together get the answers right? And then, after that, the trainer comes. And the trainer is not there to teach you, but the trainer is there to see if you really understood. Did you understand the information? Do you know? And now, there's the important part. What do you do with this information in your daily life? How do you connect the dots? How do you bring this knowledge into life? How do you practice it? So when you go out there in the world and you learn because you want to do something with it. So when you go out there, you should be able to use it. You should be able to remember it. You should be able to practice it. Mastery comes after many years, so we don't speak about that. And then, after the trainer leaves you and has filled up your brain with a lot of ideas how you can bring it in practice, then you sit down again. Again, you go into a learning session, and in a learning session, you repeat. What did the trainer say? What did you study? What kind of information did you get? So you repeat it again. Do you know? to contain messages, to really contain them for a long time, it needs about 6 repetitions. So, let's do the repetitions one after each other. That's the MH-Lelek system. It's a complete system that provides a way of learning for adults, but also for children from the age of 11, so that they are able to really get it, to really use this information, to bring it in practice immediately. So, following this system, you can learn in double speed time. Like in our adult learning programs in our Lelek Academy, we never give homework. It's not about learning at home, as an adult. How is it? Have you ever had time to really learn at home? You have children, there's something to do, housework, there is a job maybe besides that. You have to go to your family, you have to care for someone, you have to nurse someone, whatever. All our lives are full. There is no extra time. If someone decides to go to an adult academy and to an adult learning program, that's already a lot of time you're offering, and you're paying money for that. So that's the way how learning really works. Okay, so what is our job? At the moment, we launched it in Vienna. So we're starting to work that really through. So adults really can learn here in the curriculums that are developed. But the good news is this system can be used in all different areas of knowledge from the age of 11 till the age of 80, 90. So you can implement this curriculum, this MH-Lelek system, into each training system, institution, schools. And that's the secret, that we have this package for you and for the schools and for institutions to give. And so, if you want to know how, very soon we'll release our book. And in the book we will describe exactly how these steps are. So we hope you look forward to read more about that. In meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can connect with us, contact us, ask us questions. If you want to have parts of that in your school, in your institution, in your adult learning program, in your academy, in your university, don't hesitate, come back to us. We'll bring that into life. We think that it's more productive for our world to have people learn what they really need and keep it in their mind, learn in an easy, fast way, and get the results up